G'day guys, here we are once again in the flight simulator with SayIntentions AI. Can't get enough of it. We are at San Luis Airport again. I usually just pick up where I left off before, but today's goal is to look at a few kind of upgrades that I've done here. As you can see, I have the LP Logistics, or JP Logistics, c-152, so upgraded from the default. Because this is supposed to be far more realistic. I have played with it before in the past, but I'm gonna use this one because it has a much more full instrument selection. It's got DME and everything like that, and you can put a GPS in it, I believe. So a bunch of different settings, a whole lot of upgrades, much more realistic. So I'll be doing that, and we will be taking off at San Luis. Now, San Luis, I currently have loaded a freeware version of San Luis here. I have like a paid version too, but I wanted to see, you know, like, is freeware kind of holding up these days? Like, maybe just do that because it's I can't really I don't know, it's kind of hard to afford everything. So I've been checking out Flights MTO, and I've done some upgrades to like the airports around through freeware. So I want to sort of check all that out. And today, I think with SayIntentions, we'll bring Sarah with us. I think we're going to bring Sarah today. So before we get going with this little tablet-y thing up front here, let's just see if Sarah's here. So I'm gonna just check if she's with us. And now the thing is, sometimes with these tour guides with the AI, as soon as you like say hi to them, they start going into like a tour. So we'll just see what happens. And I'm wondering if you can talk to them and just ask them to not give a tour unless you ask for one. So let's just see if she's here. Hello, Sarah. You around? What do you think of the new Cessna here? Let's see if the AI is woken up today.
Looks great. By the way, at your 10 o'clock, 1 mile, heading 250, you'll see the...
All right, turn her off. See, they just fire right into a tour guide. They don't do it all the time, but a lot of the time they do. So I'm going to actually ask her if she won't do that. I don't know if it can be disabled by asking them or not. Hey Sarah, on today's flight, could you not give tours unless asked to give a tour? I don't know if this actually works or not.
Understood. No tours unless requested.
Oh, it works. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll try that again. So how are you doing today? Let's see if she doesn't give a tour.
Doing great, thanks. By the way, if you look to your left at 10 o'clock, about a mile away, you'll see the Octagon Barn, built in 1906.
Okay, yes, the Octagon Barn. I've heard that one before. Yeah, that's... Darn. Okay, so I think they won't sporadically give tours if you ask that way, but since I greeted her, they can't resist to give a tour. So I'm not too sure. You can use the tour guides to help you with the airplane at all. I haven't really tried that. We'll try something basic here. Hey Sarah, do you know what the altimeter should be set at today? See what she does. Oh, I confused her. Must have confused her. Never mind. Maybe just don't answer. It could be a big delay. Sometimes that happens. Let's start prepping the aircraft here, though. And
set altimeter to 29.85. By the way, if you look to your 10 o'clock, you'll see the Octagon Barn.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna. Maybe I'll keep the intercom off, and then I'll just ask. But I kind of wish that they wouldn't just jump into a tour all the time and just, you know, just don't jump into a tour all the time. All right, so here's a little tablet-y thing, and I'm gonna automatically set the altimeter there, which is actually, it's surprisingly clear today. I'm in live weather and everything like that for California, and every time I try this, it's always cloudy out there. So save state I have turned off because I was finding it buggy last time I tried it, so we'll keep it off there. What's the realism for? Well, we want realism, so we're turning that on. I don't need the pilots to be shown. I guess we can show the co-pilot, because it looked like Sarah. It doesn't really look like Sarah. Looks more like Janet. Okay. We'll turn the... That'd be alright, though, I suppose, but we'll turn the co-pilot off. And then... I think there's exterior stuff. Oh, no, all the exterior stuff isn't... Yeah, you can turn it all on. We'll keep it off for now. And oh, let's look up a bit here. Maintenance. This is all going to be good because I'm not going to use the save state until like I see if it's not buggied or not. Okay, so this is where you got to turn your instruments on. So I don't have the GTN 750. I understand that one's free, but there's also a paid version or something. But I won't do that. I'm going to need the autopilot. Blunk. So there it is down there. The KAP 140. A simple one to use. Oh, where does the DME go? This is what I want. Where did the DME go? Oh, it's over there. Okay, so we got a DME over there. The ADF you can just change to be something else, I think. Yeah, I like the old ADF though. Transponder, I like the old transponder too. And then you can switch the clock out for an EGT, but I'm not too worried about that. So that's kind of cool. Nice little selections there. The payload's just me. Oh no, but we have to have Sarah with us, right? How do you... Can you just type in the number here? I gotta hold it down. How much does Sarah weigh? I don't know. What do women weigh these days? Like 120 pounds or something? Or, I don't know, 130? That's a touchy subject. We'll do, 125. Not like it really matters. There we go. And, I actually weigh more than this. How realistic should we be? Actually, I don't weigh too much more. I'm like in the 180s or something. There we go. We have, front baggage and rear baggage. Sure, we'll have a few things with us. 10 pounds. And then I think I filled up the fuel completely. So there. Okay, let's see. I forget how to... There, take the tablet away. Now, this has got fancy start up here. Like a more realistic one. So I actually have to do this correctly. So we're gonna do mixture in, the fuel valve on, bacon light on, and then battery on. There goes everything there. And we're gonna have to prime, but I'm just waiting for everything kind of light up here. I don't think I figured out the priming though. Oh, you need the throttle cracked a little bit. And then maybe 2 primes or just 1? Let's find out. And you have to like hold the key. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was good. All right, perfect. Easy enough. So parking brake's on, alternator on, nav light's on. That's pretty much all we're going to be using. I'm not going to worry about taxi light at the moment. I don't actually know how to use the autopilot very well. I know how to like do heading hold and then vertical speed, stuff like that. So something I still have to learn more about on that. Let's bring throttle out. Okay, so we got to get the... Oh yeah, the radios are all turned off, right? Turn the radios on. And then I still have to take a look at Saint Louis here. I have a SimLink. I have it disabled because I don't want GPS running. Let's find where we are though. There's... Oh my goodness. Where am I on the map? Oh, here we are over here. Somewhere over here. Up here. I'm Canadian. Leave me alone. I don't know California. Alright, so with the freeware, it only had a few parking selections over here. Because I think this is like all parking, but only like 4 choices or something. Let's just take a drone shot here, if I remember how to launch the drone. And take a look. Oh, take a look at the freeware thing. This is off of Flight Sim TO. So, oh, definitely an improvement over overstock for sure. And then I have like a payware for this too. But I'm really curious if payware is really worth it, if there's like a freeware for it. Probably is, but everything's so expensive. So I just wanted to take a look here. Is there a bunch of glitches and stuff like that? Oh no, look, this one's pretty good. He's got some labels and everything going on there. Plane, towers in the correct spot. Alright, I think the coloring of the buildings are all basically blue. And then he's even got like a label on. Okay. This isn't bad for like a freeware thing. Runway looks good. And then, oh yeah. Yeah, see, I'm not too sure I would use... Yeah, I'd always check out freeware first, I think, because I think the community that does the free mods and add-ons and stuff is still pretty strong in Flight Sim for sure. I don't know what all this is. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got the runway all correct and everything. Alright, let's jump in here and see if we actually get get ground here to give us an interesting taxi or what they want us to do. So let's do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to grab the airport. I don't have the flight plan set up, but what we're going to do is things I've downloaded is I've got Oceano, which has got a nice freeware thing on it. So I figured we'd fly by that, maybe do a touch and go. Now there's no tower control for Sim AI though, or SayIntentions AI. And there's like a holding pattern like right above it too. Could be fun to practice a holding pattern. Another one up here. But I want to do at least a flyby there, and then I wouldn't mind getting a tour like Vandenberg, because last time we were here. And I got, it's got a little cool little freeware package too. And then I got this Lompoc as well. So we'll check those ones out. There's no download I could see for Santa Maria. So that's just kind of the plan. We're cruise over there. I do like this. That's mean SayIntentions doesn't have anything for non-towered airports or anything like that. Like they don't have traffic injection or anything like that. So you pretty much announced to nothing, like no one, except for their multiplayer archived chatter, of course. That would still be picked up, but I don't think many people do it until it's actually necessary, but we can find out. I need the ground frequency here, and we can check weather while I'm here, but it looks pretty clear and decent. Wind coming from the west, 4 knots, that's pretty much typical, so they're going to send us down to 29 or 25. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go here and let's get our St. Louis ground control. 121.6. Down we go. 21.6. And then we'll put the tower into standby on comm 1. Bloop. And then what is tower here? 124. Just quite a little couple of adjustments. I don't think the JPLogistics Cessna needs any kind of run-up or anything like that. I think it'll just work out of the gate. I might want to reset my trim because I always forget to do that. Alright. So let's get a hold of them here. San Luis ground. Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango looking to taxi to the active. Don't know what information it is. It's just nice day. Information, nice day.
Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, San Luis ground, runway 29er via Alpha. Contact tower on 124.0 when ready for departure.
Taxi runway 29 via Alpha. Contacting tower when ready for departure. 12 Tango. Alright, that's just typically what I get at San Luis. The taxi just doesn't quite pick up here. in the Navigraph world, because it's just like, go to Alpha. I'm over here. So it needs to be assigning me Echo or Mike and crossing runways and whatever, but it just says go to Alpha. So we'll jump ahead. And I don't even need the full runway. So I might just pop out somewhere in the middle. But we'll jump ahead when we're ready here. There, so I'm just back taxiing here. I'm not going over to Alpha. We're already here. There's no traffic around. So let's switch over to Tower and just say we're ready to go. I think I'm going to just stay in the pattern just for a minute, just so I can kind of scope out the new airport stuff here. Alright. I gotta actually hold my rudder here so I don't go off the runway. San Luis Tower. Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango is ready to depart runway 29 to remain in pattern.
Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, San Luis Tower. Winds 280 at 5. Runway 29 are cleared for takeoff.
Oh, so the winds changed a little bit, did they? Interesting why the winds differ from Navigraph to the SAM. Cleared for takeoff, runway 29. Okay, so I think I got my trim set in a good spot. Let's just throttle out. And then, actually, let's pause for just a second. I'm going to set the autopilot. At least the heading bug. I'm going to set it on runway heading here. Spin, spin, spin. Heading of 29. And I'll just push the buttons when we get up there. So let's roll. Now, she didn't acknowledge to remain in pattern or anything.
Tower.
Oh.
7 Alpha Zulu on final.
So someone's on final for something? That's on this frequency though, so that's archive multiplayer. I don't believe it's an actual player though. Alright, looks like my trim is not set that well because it took a bit to lift off. There we go.
Skyhawk 7 Alpha Zulu, roger, runway 11 cleared for the option.
Okay, that wasn't me. I did want to remain in pattern though, but she didn't give me any pattern instructions. San Luis Tower, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tangos to remain in pattern. Do we have instructions? Nope. How much for that? We're gonna do a left hand, but I believe last time I did this they gave us a right. Is there a plane right here? Oh, maybe he's on final. But he's an invisible plane. I wonder if there's
Yeah, the option 7 Alpha Zulu.
Is that a SayIntentions pilot? In an invisible airplane? Hold on, we're swinging around. I'm not doing the the pattern here. I want to see if they're on.
St. ground. Piper 7662 Honda is at GF parking. Request taxi for touch and goes with information Juliet.
Okay, I think this is that was archive multiplayer chatter. And I lost the plane here. Oh no, there he is. Wait, I thought he flew by me.
San Luis Tower, Oscar Bravo Delta Alpha, holding shift of runway 29 is ready for takeoff.
I don't see anything. He's at ground level. Did he just miss the runway? He's still falling. Alright, I assume that's just broken.
Bravo Delta Alpha, holding shift of runway 29 is ready for takeoff.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that's broken. He stopped falling though. Yeah, so no pattern instructions, eh? Yeah, I wanted to check out.
Oscar, Oscar, Bravo, Delta, Alpha, San Luis Tower, runway 29er, cleared for takeoff. After takeoff, make right, close traffic.
Yeah, see, they did right close traffic.
Oscar, Oscar, Bravo, Delta, Alpha.
So yeah, that's all archived multiplayer chatter, so it's not the live stuff, but it's still nice and immersive and cool. But every time I hear it, I'm like, man, is it actually live? Is someone here? So I guess we will ignore patterns, since I always have a tough time with the controller here. They taxi me very basically, and they often ignore me, the air traffic control. But other places seem to work. So anyways, so I think that's well done for a little freeware package of San Luis. Looks good to me. Alright, so we're just going to leave the pattern since they never really acknowledged I'm in it. What can you do? Beta product, work in progress. But still pretty cool.
Wait, runway 11280 Delta Whiskey.
And someone waiting at runway 11. Just have to pretend they're there, I guess. Alright, there we go. So we're going to set up the autopilot. And let's just see here if I can actually remember how to do it. So we need, let's go down here, take a look-see.
Skyhawk 0 Delta Whiskey, winds calm. Runway 11, cleared for takeoff.
You turn it on first.
Clear for
Oh,
takeoff,
I'm banking.
runway 11280 Delta Whiskey.
Oh, I don't know how to turn it on. Oh no! So much for me using autopilot. Heading. Does this work?
San Luis Tower, November 280 Delta Whiskey is midfield on the left downwind for runway 11.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just watching the artificial horizon there because I can't get my AP to work. Up, down, anything work? Oh, this works. This is just the altimeter though. But the actual AP button doesn't work. So a lot of people have like an easy time with the JPLogistics, but it always seems to be buggy for me for some reason. What if I turn on the autopilot button, my hotkey one? Oh, did that work? So that's doing something. This doesn't do anything. Do I have like a problem with something in here? Because it's just kind of blinking. Heading. Oh, heading definitely doesn't work. Heading. Oh, well, we might have no autopilot today. I'm still kind of climbing, but that's fine. There's lots of hills around. So that's just blinking. Altitude. Oh. Okay, so it reads back. Heading. Nav. Autopilot on. Isn't that light supposed to turn on? Do I spin this around? No. Oh well. Looks like my autopilot is broken today. Oh, now does it turn on?
12 Tango, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Okay. Copy that, Window Tango. See, this is why you have to, like, educate yourself before trying to run this stuff. So what did I need to push? Oh, the barometer. So I had to make the thing stop blinking. Got it. Alright, so I got vertical speed. Which is supposed to, what is set at? No. 0. There we go. Because 2,500 feet. Actually, we're going to go up to... Oh no, we'll stay there for just a second. Okay, so we got the heading hold. And we're getting rocked around just a little bit here. But yeah, 2,500 feet. We'll stick that for now. But we're going west, so we should actually be Oh, no, that's correct. Yeah, I got it correct. Okay. So now we got to plot our course here. So we can switch to... No, I probably won't do any flight following at the moment. Our plan is to go check out Oceano, the new little freeware update, and then we'll get our tour guide to kind of tell us about some of the things on the way there. So we're in west here. Let's just find the coast. The coast is pretty easy to follow. Alright. Actually, might need to climb over some of these. So let's do a slow vertical. 300 feet per minute. There we go. And we will adjust to the southwest a bit. And we can pull out a mixture a little there. Good, that's fine. Now have to play with all the different instruments. That's a pretty steep bank for the autopilot. Alright. Is that texture loading in okay? I guess it's kind of like a low mountainside texture there. Alright, so we are away from St. Louis now. Off on a little flight. So heading off to the coast, and then I'm going to try to figure out exactly where we are. I can probably use, I can use some instruments too. What do we have here to log on to? So we're over here. We're actually going to be around that VOR right now. There is nothing to get me to Oceano. So, oh, there's one over here. I can probably tune in the Santa Maria VOR just to have it. 113.05. Let's see here. 103.05. Oh, am I in the wrong spot? Or did I just remember that wrong? No, 113.05. 113.05. Let's see if it comes alive. Bloop. Oh, it did not. Too far away, maybe? I found that some of them, some of the VORs, 0.05. Helps so I don't get all the numbers mixed up. 0.05. There. Now come alive. There we go. Alright, so I can at least track that VOR, so we'll have a little bit of information to it. So we spin this around. Then... So that's going to be 12 degrees. Or I'm going to be 30 degrees from... or 300 degrees from the VOR. So I'm here. You can find... So this is where you need like a little ruler. And this is where I like a little nav map, because it fills out these like VORs a little better. So I'm basically over here in this... up here. It's tracking it anyways. Well, I guess I'm over the water, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out where in the world I am. So the coast should be going to the southeast. Alright, so let's turn and follow the coast. Southeast, please. There, perfect. And what I need to do is find out Oceano, like it's traffic radio, and we can check out all sorts of cool stuff here. So Unicom 112.7. We use COM2, and we can sort of announce ourselves coming in to, well, no one at this point. There we go. Line that up. I'm on mic 1. We'll listen to both. There. And I did not go east enough. There we are. Let's find the coast. Okay, so I know where I am now. So we're just cruising down the coast here. This is that little bay area here. So if we do this, we're right here, right on this edge. Now, does this have, ooh, Port San Luis. Maybe we can do a little tour of Port San Luis, just because we're here. And I'm trying to land on, oh, I went too low. Went too low. I had the vertical speed dropping on me. Let's climb just a little slowly. I want to bring it back up to 3,500. Let's head north. Unless my direction indicator is drifted or something like that. Let me see if it's lining up with the compass. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. We can ask Janet here. Or not Janet. I keep thinking I have Janet with me. Sarah. About San Luis Port here. Just trying to get a heading so we can see it out the window. I don't think there would be too much to see, but you know, might as well talk to her while she's with us here. I gotta get the intercom back on though. And then, what's it called? Just San Luis Port? Port San Luis. So that should be right up here. Let's see if she's got anything interesting.
At your 2 o'clock, 3 miles out, you'll spot Pirates Cove Beach. This hidden gem is famous for its stunning views and secluded atmosphere. Historically, it was a popular spot for smugglers during the Prohibition era. Today, it's a favorite for adventurous hikers and those looking to enjoy a more private beach experience. Keep an eye out for the beautiful rock formations and tide pools.
Oh, okay. So she's not supposed to give me a tour unless I ask for it, though. So maybe she forgot? Okay, thank you, Sarah, but no tours unless I ask for it, okay? Did she already agree to that?
Understood. No tours unless requested.
Yeah, now I remember, though. Okay. So, out our left side, there is Port San Luis. Can you tell us about that? Maybe not.
Port San Luis Pier, out your left, was built in 1873. It's a popular spot for fishing, kayaking, and whale watching. The pier has a rich history, once serving as a vital shipping point for goods in the late 19th century. Today, it's a favorite for tourists and locals alike, offering stunning views of the Pacific Ocean.
Well, that's true. That would be a really cool view. So I assume that's that here. Kind of like a brown little smudge. I had to take a look at that map enhancement mod. You know, you can put like Google Maps in it and stuff. And things like that. Kind of compare it up. And apparently you can just load more updated Bing maps and make it look better. So I gotta take a look at that. I gotta watch my bandwidth though. Is an issue here. I wonder what this big building is. Think she can tell us what that big building is? Probably not, eh? It's just like a... Looks like there's a pool and stuff. Kind of smudgy. Hey Sarah, just out at our 9 o'clock, you know, like really close by is a large building. What's that?
That's the Port San Luis Pier. Built in 1873,
No.
it's a historic spot where fishermen and tourists alike
That's back
gather.
here.
It was originally used for shipping goods and has a rich maritime history. Now it's a great place for fishing, dining, and enjoying ocean views.
I think you'd have to actually load up a map, see what it is, and then I can ask her specifically on it. Oh, I gotta stop my descent here, or climb. Down, down, there. So let's head easterly. Let's see where we are on the map. Yeah, so that's right. So, Avila Beach? I guess that's the name of this town. that we're like right over top of. Let's go exterior for a second. Oh, this must be a Villa Beach. Oh, that looks very fancy. Bet you all those homes cost a lot. Let's see if she catches that we're about to pass over it. Hey Sarah, we're about to pass over, it looks like an oceanside town. What's that?
You're flying over Pismo Beach, known for its stunning coastline. It's a favorite spot for tourists. Just ahead, you can spot Shell Beach Coastal Conservancy Preserve and Seabird Rock. Shell Beach is a protected area, perfect for nature lovers, and Seabird Rock is a haven for bird watchers.
Oh, okay. So it gives you some info, but she didn't actually like pick up the exact Villa Beach. Aren't we flying over a Villa Beach?
You're actually flying over Shell Beach, which is part of Pismo Beach. Shell Beach is known for its stunning coastal views and the Shell Beach Coastal Conservancy Preserve. It's a favorite spot for tourists and locals alike, especially for its tide pools and scenic hiking trails.
Okay. But isn't there a town right here called Villa Beach?
You're right. Avila Beach is just a bit north of here. It's a charming coastal town known for its hot springs and the Avila Beach Pier, originally built in 1908. Great spot for a visit.
Oh, like I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, it's a little one up there. Okay, so I passed it earlier. This is just a villa. Or no, that's the waypoint. Oh, Shell Beach. Okay, so she is correcting me. This is Shell Beach. Got it. Alright, then there's Grover Beach. And then we get to Oceana here. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you, Sarah. I'm with you. So there's all the cool beaches. And... oh, am I already at Oceana? I am. Cruising right along at 90 knots. So we're gonna tune into Oceana here. Okay, so I think we'll hang out with
Center Western Express 290, passing 3,800 feet, climbing 4,000.
Okay, so that's Los Angeles Center they're talking to, so that's the multiplayer archive chatter. I do want to tune into Contact Center itself, just for fun. Let's see here. Los Angeles Center, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango with you, 3,400.
Los Angeles Center, Amber Air 1373 kilos at 6,000, climbing to 8,000.
Embraer 1373 Kilo, Los Angeles Center. Good evening. Santa Maria altimeter 29091. Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, Los Angeles Center, say request.
Los Angeles Center, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, request flight following. There's all those dunes and everything out there.
12 Tango, Squawk 3352 and ident.
Squawk 3352 and ident. 12 Tango. Let's do that quickly. And I'm gonna swing around to Oceana. What does he want? 3352? Three, 352, mode C, ident.
12 Tango, radar contact, altimeter 2985.
Copy that, 12 Tango. Hey Sarah, looks like there's some dunes out to our left here. 9 o'clock. Anything cool about those? Gonna start descend.
Those are the Oceano Dunes. They are one of the few coastal dune ecosystems left in California. Fun fact, they were a popular filming location for early Hollywood movies, including some of the original Ten Commandments scenes in the 1920s.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
spot for off-roading and bird watching.
Cool. So I know like people like do like four-wheeling and stuff like that through there. I heard there's ATV trails and stuff like that through those dunes.
Yes, the Oceano Dunes State Vehicular Recreation Area, just 6 miles at your 10 o'clock, heading 360, is famous for its trails. It's one of the few places in California where you can drive on the beach.
Alright, that's what it is. Gotcha. Okay, we'll hang around here at about 3,000 feet. And then Oceana actually has like noise like restrictions. But I don't know if we'll have time to look those up or not. Alright, let's settle that level off here. So Oceana is straight ahead. We should do like an Oceana call out. That was on Mike 2. I think I have the weather though on this one. So let's go here and see if this works.
Service. Automated weather observation. Automated weather is currently out of service.
Oh, thanks a lot. Okay.
Automated weather.
So much for that. I'm also gonna slow our flight down here a bit. Throw some throttle out here. We'll bring it down a little bit. So where is the Oceano here? Oh, it's right there. We're not too far at all. I have no way of like measuring distance here. That's just using eyeballs. See what's that, like 5 miles south? I'm just guessing. We'll go with that. So I have it on number 2. Oceana traffic, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, 5 miles south at 3,000, Oceana traffic. So basic call out to let everyone know where we are. Oh, I think I was on tower? No, didn't I push number 2? Number 2? Not too sure. I'm pretty sure I hit, I was supposed to be on channel 2. Just because SayIntentions, it didn't say anything, but it popped up on the left. So maybe SayIntentions has issues with the 2 channels, I'm not actually too sure. So maybe we'll just switch to, well no, you should be able to use the 2 radios. I'm pretty sure it's 122, yeah, 7. And I'm on number 2. Alright, where are we? Can't see it from here. This is where I need my head tracker so I can look around a little bit. Hey, hey Sarah, do you have any information on Oceana Airport that's coming up yet?
Oceano County Airport is a small public airport located just 2 miles ahead at your 12 o'clock, heading 340. It's known for its proximity to the Oceano Dunes, a popular spot for off-roading and camping. The airport has a single runway, 11/29, which is 2,325 feet long.
Yeah.
It's a favorite among General Aviation pilots for its scenic coastal views and easy access to the beach.
So we got runway 14 and 23. Let's see if we can do this. Oceana. You're not Oceana. Los Angeles Center. Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango here. Do you know the wind direction at Oceana Airport?
Tango, wind 030 at 23.
Oh, cool. So he does know it. All right. So 30. So we're gonna be, of course, hitting into the wind. So let's look up some information because we're gonna be using runway 29. Let's see here. Runways 29. Let's go charts. Any approaches or anything like that? No. Procedures. Nothing, eh? I thought I've opened this up before. And is it reference? Oh, I had info on Oceana before, because there's a there is a chart that exists of it, but not in here. Oh, well, that's too bad, because I actually found one at one point. Because they have, they have noise restrictions and stuff like that. And, like, it tells you the pattern direction. So there is one that exists. I guess it's just not part of Jespin, I guess? Or Jeppesen? That's too bad. I thought I'd get one. Because it would be underneath reference, right? Filtered by runway. No, because you got nothing. Okay. Well, so much for that. Because the chart definitely exists. I guess you just have to use it separate. Like, look it up on its own. Because I found that through, like the VATSIM stuff. ChartFox or something like that. I had located it. Alright, so let's go and swing around. So we're going to be doing, what was it, 29? 29, alright. So I guess we'll just do standard left traffic on 29. Yeah, because I think if you're on runway 11, you don't do left because you fly over the city, so you do a right traffic when you're on 11. But 29 is going to be left. Or you're not even supposed to really... I'm not too sure, because there's something about noise on the beach and things like that, but you can't really avoid it. But simulator anyways. So yeah, let's just plan for... to enter left downwind for 29. So we can... just teardrop it in. Or we could do that. Let's do a turn. I think it's like pretty much behind us. Let's try that. And then it's pretty much going to be sea level. And it's only 14 feet. So we're going to be aiming for 1,000 feet to enter traffic pattern. Let's descend. We can probably just do the traffic pattern with autopilot. If I can find the airport again. There it is. There we go. Navigating with the heading bug. Must have to remember to stop at 1,000 feet. If I knew more about this, I would just, you know how to set it to 1,000 feet. Oh, I lost sight of the runway. Is that it? Wait. Exterior mode. Oop, I lost it. Did I oh no, there it is. I see it. It's right there. I turned too far. They're gonna go right south. And then number 2 is their traffic. Oceana traffic, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, 3 miles north. Coming into teardrop, downwind, runway 29er, into the traffic pattern. Oceana traffic. Now that wasn't horrible, right? There's no one to listen, but it's for the multiplayer archive.
Nobody's listening on 122.7.
Well, I know. That's their little C-tab or whatever you call it. What do you call it? So I guess callouts, you just don't really do anything. See, 122.7 is the Unicom. That's what it is. Okay, so there it is. And then we're gonna teardrop in. I'll probably take autopilot off for the teardrop because that's going to be pretty hard to move. Okay, autopilot off. We're going to set the heading bug to 11. There you go, because that's going to be the downwind. And let's see, are we still descending? Yes, we are.
Oceana County traffic, Mooney 123 Mike Charlie is 7 miles east, inbound to land, runway 29, full stop.
Hey, look.
Nobody is listening on 122.7.
Oceana traffic, TPM Papa Hotel Tango, and your mic is entering left downwind, runway 29er, full stop. Oceana.
Oh, look, people are doing the callouts. I think my teardrop is really wide. We should do a bigger turret, steeper turret here. I don't have any practice with that. Leave me alone. Yeah, I think I went pretty wide on that one. I think that's it, right? Yeah, there it is. Be cool if someone was actually live doing it too at the same time. Okay, we're gonna trim up.
Altitude.
No, our altitude's fine, thank you. So we're at traffic pattern there now. I was gonna battle with the trim here for a second. And we're going to be entering the downwind. Oceana traffic. Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango is entering downwind, runway 29. Touch and go. And we're in the traffic pattern. Way too much speed.
At your 9 o'clock, about 1 mile away, you'll see the Central Coast Casino. It's a popular spot for tourists and locals alike, offering a variety of card games and entertainment. Fun fact, it has been a staple in the community for years, providing a unique blend of small-town charm and big city excitement.
Yeah, she's not supposed to give me tours. Alright, so SayIntentions is fun. As you can see, it's got a few little things, but they're working on and updating it all the time. So I always forget to bring this up in the videos, but there is a free 24-hour tour affiliate link down down in the descriptions. So you click on that, it helps out the channel, and then you can try out SayIntentions for 24 hours. Free. They do require like a payment thingy set up though, because they gotta like charge $1 then refund $1 to make the whole thing work. But if you click on the link, it helps out the channel a bunch. Really appreciate it. And you can try out this AI for a good 24 hours and See what it can do. Oceana traffic. 12 Tangos, go around. I never got my,
Nobody is listening on 122.7.
I never got my, trim set or anything like that. So we gotta climb out. Trim set, or didn't get my speed low enough. I typically don't use flaps. This definitely handles different than the default Cessna, which is one I'm used to. The trim is far easier to use in this one. Okay, there we go. Back up the traffic pattern. Altitude. Oceana traffic, 12 Tango is downwind, runway 29, touch and go. We might actually turn it into a full stop. Gonna try and correct here. Way too high. I had a hard time losing speed.
Altitude.
So 70 knots is good. Still gonna be gaining. We gotta like yank the throttle right out. And we are gonna use some flaps just because I can't slow down enough. Use flaps during the turn, you know, good stuff. Yeah, we're way, okay, we're gonna be going around again. This is, I gotta like just practice fundamentals really, so. Like I'm nowhere near that. I just have way too much speed all the time. There's the nose drop from no throttle. Oceana traffic, 12 Tango is go around. So we'll do a little bit of call outs and things like that. And we'll climb back up to 1,000. This time we'll get it. I just gotta slow down a lot more. Like my trim was like way too much nose down the entire time. And I've got it set back better. It's really hard with just the way I got the trim set. Like I'm just using a gamepad at the moment. I have a throttle quadrant I can use. And then I can have better trim like on an axis. I just don't have it set up. Still trying to figure out the setup. So I'm not, yeah, I'm not really high enough for the traffic pattern, though. Whoop, too far. Oh yeah, no, not too far. Oceana traffic. A whiskey or Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango is downwind runway 29er, full stop, Oceana traffic.
Nobody's listening on 122.7.
I think they should probably fix that somehow. Yeah, I didn't make it back up to 1,000 feet, but we're gonna start dropping anyways here. And then I'm going to use flaps this time because it is definitely not the default Cessna. Oceana traffic, 12 Tango is turning base, runway 29er. And then we're going to go on final. And we got to actually drop the nose down. I'm actually too slow this time, and too high again. But we need speed so we can drop. Alright, we're gonna make it work this way no matter what. We're gonna cut throttle entirely. Yep, still too high. I gotta work on dropping down. Oh, we're gonna go over speed limit on the flaps. So yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to keep practicing just the traffic pattern, and like I gotta pick a plane, right? Because this is definitely different than the default. I'm way too fast.
At your 1 o'clock, just below,
Thanks,
is Oceano,
Sarah.
California. This charming coastal town is known for its stunning dunes, which are part of the Oceano Dunes State Vehicular Recreation Area. These dunes are a popular spot for off-road enthusiasts and have been a filming location for many movies and TV shows. The area is also rich in history, dating back to the Chumash Native Americans who originally inhabited the region.
Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, she kind of ignores the fact that I asked her not to just spit out a tour. Wait until prompted. Ah, well. Always a work in progress kind of thing. So that was a super sloppy landing. That should have been go around again, but I can't really keep the video going on forever while I'm trying to do a traffic pattern. So we'll just pull off here. Oceana traffic, 12 Tangos, clear the runway. Oh, look at the cool scenery. I wasn't even able to like admire the cool scenery here.
Nobody is listening on 122.7.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, SayIntentions. See, that's kind of surprising to me a little bit because they encourage users to do the callouts on a non-controlled airport. So you figured they'd maybe catch that they shouldn't be telling you no one's listening. Anyways, work in progress, they'll get it. So here's my parking spot. I think that's it for now. So yeah, we'll be here. Kind of cool little scenery. Oh look, there's like a picnic guy. And here we'll jump out there while we wind down. What do we got here? Let's just cut the mixture. Turn the lights off. I don't have the save state on, so we don't have to worry about that. Power down. And there we go. Turn that off. I think we shut down. And we can jump out just for a second. Just to... Hey! What? How am I upside down? Alright, here we are. So this is like a freeware Oceana. I mean, they did a good job with the runways and everything like that. Got some vehicles. This guy's unloading something. I think one of these is like a vehicle that moves, like an airport vehicle that's kind of just parking there. So this is cool. I like how they have the little plane over here and the picnic. Guys just hanging out there having a picnic. We got a plane, parking, fuel. This is actually quite well done. Yep, this is just on Flight Sim TO. A free little thing. Pretty cool. Okay, well, we'll leave it there at that. So hopefully you guys enjoy the videos. Make sure to check out SayIntentions. As you can see, it does do its little bumps and things like that, but they are updating. It definitely gets multiple updates a week at this point. Not always big, but like little fixes and stuff like that. They were focused on VFR when they came out, and then from my understanding, they're like, oh, VFR is mostly done and good, so we moved on to IFR, and they're working on that. But there's still quite a lot of bumps with this VFR flight with the air traffic control and everything. So, anyways, we'll keep paying attention to it, and checking it out. So thanks a bunch for watching, everybody. Take care, and don't forget, check out the little link in the description there for the free little 24-hour trial. It's fun to give it a go, and see you next time.